everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. So I have already prepped my skin. Now let's start with foundation. Foundation, I'm using the Dream Satin Liquid by Maybelline and I'm using a basic sponge. So I've just wet the sponge and let's try this foundation. It's been a while I haven't used this and I really want to empty this actually. I've kind of reached till here. So I'm going to use this, but I'm not sure if it's still my skin tone. This is 21 nude, so I hope it works. So let's put some. Okay, let's see. I think it's not working, but let's see. So after blending, it looks like this. It does not look so bad, but I am sure I need to go one shade deeper because as I told you before, I know I'm tan right now. So I'm just doing a little bit of dabbing. Okay, I think we're good. So I am going to put a concealer now. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's one of my favorite concealers and I'm in the shade Pure Beige. I'm not going to put a lot because just little to conceal. It's pretty much the foundation has done its work already. So just a little bit of that and beauty sponge again. So after this, I'm going to use the NC41 powder by MAC. I'm just going to dab it a little under my eye. I have dry skin, so I don't need to put a lot of this. So I'm just going to be very light. But if you have oily skin, do use this as a very important step. It's extremely important for oily skin because by the time you apply everything else, what will happen is there'll be a lot of oil already on your face and your makeup could look bad. So this step is over. Now what do? Let's do our eye makeup. So I'm going to make it very simple. I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette. If you guys have followed my page from a long while, you guys know that this is my favorite palette. This is like the OG of palettes for me. I love this palette so much and I think I'm kind of hitting pan as well in some colors. Yes, I am hitting pan in some colors. You can see this. I've almost used so much of this, and I use these deep shades a lot. So today I'm going to be making a casual look where it's comfortable for everyone to use any day, everyday work, or maybe even if you're going to college and stuff like that. I'm not using too many brushes. I'm just using the one brush, double-sided, by the Anastasia itself. So the first shade I'm going to use here is I'm going to use the Real Guard. This is the first shade I'm using and I'm just going to brush it all over my eyelid. Just gonna brush it all over my eyelid. It's completely simple, nothing more to do. I've gotten it done on my both sides. Now again, another simple shade to use. I am gonna be using the Venetian Red. You can see this is the shade. So just take a little bit of it. This is a very pigmented palette, so I don't take a lot. You can see when I just dab in, you really can see how much is on the brush. So just pat it in a little. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's very simple and easy. So let me take some of the Venetian Red and put it in here. So okay, looks good. I'm not doing too much. This is just everybody's workwear, or as I told before, very, very simple. Will look perfectly fine. Maybe I'll give it a little bit touch here. Okay, this looks good. Now let's try the next shade. The next shade I've decided to use is Primavera, and I think that's my most favorite shade for the inners. So this is the shade. You can see I'm already hitting sort of pan over here. So I'm using the other side of the brush. So this side I use for the other 2 times and this is the other side now. So just take a little bit of it like amount, not too much, and just dab it in the inner corners. You know how much you need for your eyes, so I don't need a lot because I'm going for a very minimal look. But if you want to make the same glam, you can go ahead with it. You can just use the same colors, go deeper, and you'll be glam. You don't have to bother too much about finding a new palette or anything. This one does everything for you, your daily, your party, your glam, everything. It's all covered, girl or boy, whoever. But yeah, my audience here is about 75% to 76% female audience, so the remaining are men. But I'm so glad that everyone's watching. But I'm pretty sad as well that you guys actually watch my videos and don't subscribe to my channel. That's pretty mean, and I really want you guys to follow my page, follow me everywhere. I mean, don't be my stalker, but follow me. That'll be so much of fun, and ask me questions. I'm able to help you out. So our eye makeup's completely done. Now I'm just gonna wear an eyeliner and get back. I'm finally back. I got my eyeliner done, and now it's eyebrow time, and I finally went and bought my mirror because I was like, why do I have to be lazy? So let's get our eyebrows done. I'm keeping it very light because I don't want it to be too dark. So because my eye already has the deeper shades, so I don't want all of this to get pretty dark. So I'm gonna keep it light. I think this much is enough, right? I think it looks fine. It looks really good here. Let's get the other one done. See, the other one I'm keeping light again. Okay, this looks done. Yeah, I don't think the camera is catching it, but it is pretty done. Yeah, I think we're good. So that is done, and I've used the NYX pencil in the shade Espresso. This one works well for me. If you are on a budget to buy it, this is the product for you. But if not, I would recommend you to use Benefit Goof Proof. That's an OG. So that's done, and let's put mascara. For mascara, I'm using the Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is waterproof and it's by L'Oreal. So let's put some mascara. I'm not much of a mascara person actually, but let's put, because everybody loves mascara. I don't know why I don't like it that much. I'm very uncomfortable when I wear mascara, but I'm making peace with it. I'm gonna start wearing mascara. And wow, I like the way this looks. It's so good. So I am done with mascara, and trust me, the way this is, I love it. Wow, I don't even know why I was avoiding mascara all this while. Trust me, I'm gonna start using mascara more often. I'm gonna do this. And I think I already told you guys, right? This one's the mascara. It's the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. It's amazing. So I'm going to surely start wearing mascara all the time again. And next, let's go with contour. And I'm going to be using the Smashbox contour palette. Let me show you. Here I have Reach Pan as well. And let's begin. So I already have a Smashbox brush. So I'm just going to take the middle shade because that one suits my skin tone. Taking the middle shade and just giving it a light contour, just a light one, so that my face looks thinner. Yes, that one looks great. Extremely light so that it's not too much. That looks good. I like how it looks. Turned out really good. I'm so happy. Did you guys like my bunny hairband? I'm like obsessed with it. So these days I've been wearing bunny hairbands all the time and look so cute. I mean, I like them, but I think I should buy some more with colorful ones, and I'm gonna try that out and buy that as well. This blush I'm using is by Rimmel. This is 120 Pink Rose. So I'm just going a little light on it. I don't want too much of it because, as I told you, it's every day. Just going to give it a light dash, nothing more. Okay, that's working out. And a light one here. Yeah, so I think I'm good. I don't need more, but it looks like the camera is catching only one side. I don't know why. It's going bad. Otherwise it looked like a patchy monkey. So the non-patchy monkey is back. The final thing is to wear a lipstick. This one's by Nykaa. This is Royal Honey, and I'm gonna use it. I've pretty much used a lot of this. You can see this is my go-to nude shade, and I think it's perfect for every single thing. So even if you're going for a party, you can wear deeper eyeshadow and, you know, make it more glam and still stick with this shade, because this shade goes well with every single thing. I love the shade a lot. So I've not buttered my lips as of now. It's sort of dry, and my lip butter is somewhere really far, not in this room. So it's all right. Right now it's okay, but don't do that when you guys are going out, because it's not okay. So let's start wearing lipstick. So this is the final look. Let me just do a little bit of touch up. Let's take the sponge and just dab it around here. So, you know, if there's any excess, it's just completely going to go away. And if you want, you can even put the concealer everywhere else. See, this one makes my skin look a little different, but here it's perfectly fine. The camera is catching me differently. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and do comment, subscribe, and follow me.